Welcome, my beautiful brothers and sisters, to the Aquarian Adepts, my platform to become your spiritual server. And welcome, Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, and Virgo Rising, to your weekly Tarotscope for today, May the 1st through May the 7th of 2018. Happy May Day, happy Beltane, Virgo. Let's dive into the cards and see what we have in store for you. So we actually have the Lover's card appearing as your attention card, which this is very interesting considering the fact that we did just have this really powerful and potent and life-changing full moon in Scorpio, which for you, Virgo, is the third house of communication, which happens to naturally be ruled by Gemini, and Gemini rules the lovers in tarot. So really, what you're finding this week is that the nature of your relationship to yourself and to perhaps in your romantic relationships is changing. It is evolving, and there might be a part of you that kind of wants to hold on to the past a bit, but you have to kind of just embrace the change. You have to embrace that certain things have come to a head. You've been illuminated to certain aspects in your relationship, and now it's time for you to address these things and allow things to morph and evolve so you can bring things to a higher vibrational baseline. And really, that's why I kind of see this as in your relationships, that you are bringing your relationships to a higher vibrational baseline so you guys can more or less meet in the heart more. And really, I also see this as just the nature of your relationship, your romantic relationships, is really going to change based off of the relationship that you have with yourself. So Virgo, I know that you're very meticulous and you're really detail oriented, and you probably can be really, really hard on yourself. But this week, you really kind of want to relax a bit and kind of take a bit of that pressure off and realize that you are changing, you are morphing, you are evolving. But don't be so hard on yourself for it's like, oh, I gotta make this change because I've been blah blah blah, and oh crap, why do I have to be this way? Now I gotta change this. And you don't want to be that way. You want to just allow yourself to kind of go with the flow with it. We have Ruby as your color card, which is rejuvenate your body, and I really see this as you showing more love for yourself and communicating back to yourself more the self-worth and self-value, because since this full moon wasn't your third house, it's about communication. So it's about communication to other people and ideas, but also communicating that back to yourself. So where's your self-esteem, Virgo? Do you have positive affirmations that you say every day? Are you telling yourself that you are able, that you are beautiful, that you are creative, that you are divine and energetic? Are you saying things like that? Because once you begin to rejuvenate your body and bring in this ruby light, you will also rejuvenate the body of your relationship. For your animal messenger card, we actually have the butterfly, which isn't per se a totem animal of anything. It's more or less an overlaying energy of the fire element. We have delight in life and embrace change as the source of your creativity. So this is amazing because this is literally speaking to deep transformation. This is literally speaking to this metamorphosis as you are going through, Virgo. And it also makes sense because we do have Chiron, which rules you, entering into Aries. And by the end of the week, it will shift to 1 degree. So you're really going to feel this, and you're really going to feel your persona and your personality really shift by the end of this week, to where you begin to show more love for yourself, and therefore the nature of your romantic relationships, if you are in one, if you're not in one, this is really about the relationship with yourself. Definitely even more so about the relationship with yourself. And by activating this healing energy when it comes to healing yourself and therefore the body of your relationships, you're going to attract incredible joy and abundance within your relationships. And if you're single, you might just find that love this week. Anyways, that is all for your tarot reading this week, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. If you'd like a personal reading with me, you can follow the link in the description below. And let me just go ahead and read the Lover's card. I almost forgot to read this. I forgot for Taurus, so I have to write it in theirs. But what we believe of, love lies between heart and mind. The balance is truth. So this is really definitely about balancing. This is going to be a week of balance. And really you communicating to yourself your true worth and your true value, so you may attract that really abundant relationship. But always remember, my beautiful brothers and sisters, to keep moving forward, to stay focused, and Yahoo! Smile often.